Tulsa has a mythology or a history of getting together and deciding that something needs to be done for the city.
Designed to gather Tulsans from all across the city, it's hoped that Gathering Place will bring a sense of unity to the community. This was George Kaiser's vision from the beginning. Long known as one of Tulsa's most generous benefactors, Kaiser first dreamed of such a place almost 20 years ago. But no one, not even the philanthropist, could have imagined the outcome. What do you think will set the Gathering Place apart from other major parks around the country? What are the distinguishing features?
Yeah. Well, what I've always been impressed with was that when we first all saw this land, we drove down Riverside Drive and saw this flat plain, grassy and green, but a flat plain that sloped gently into the river with not a lot of character to it. And what Michael Van Valkenburg and Associates did was transform it totally.
The physical transformation is one of the first things Tulsans will notice.
There are about 30 or 35 or 40 different elements to this park. Some are known, some are just surprises on your 5th or 7th trip. So you can arrive, enjoy 1 or 2 or 3 of the areas of the park, come back week after week after week and not find anything that you've seen before.
One of the goals of the park, I know, is to not only provide a great place for children to come to play, but also provide learning experiences, an opportunity to learn. Why was that so important to you?
So everything we have here, all of the playground equipment has a cooperative element to it. The kids have to work together to accomplish something. It is not something that is just done for them. If they want one of the or several of the sprays to work, they have to pump the teeter-totter. So everything in the park is arranged around helping children recognize that they have to use their brains as well as their brawn in enjoying the park.
As George Kaiser is quick to point out, he and his foundation didn't tackle this project alone. Support from the community, both philosophically and financially, was vital.
The participation by almost every philanthropic, corporate, or individual citizen of Tulsa has been extraordinary. That to me speaks volumes about the history of Tulsa, because you know, having lived in the area for so long, that Tulsa has a mythology or a history of private individuals getting together and deciding that something needs to be done for the city. Never one to rest on their accomplishments, George Kaiser and his foundation are already planning the next step.
What's next for the park?
Well, we have a phase 2 and a phase 3, but we really want it to evolve. I should have said earlier probably that when we designed the park, the first thing we did was we had literally hundreds, I believe, of neighborhood meetings and asked people, what would you like in the park? And virtually everything that they suggested got in there by subsequent iterations. So we want to live with this park for a year or 2 or 3, figure out what is missing that people would like to have, and then in phases 2 or 3 we can add that.
When young and old alike leave the park after experiencing all it has to offer, what do you hope they're saying?
I hope they say, I never thought I'd be able to do something like this. I want to come back next week and next week and next week until their parents get exasperated. With his dream park set to debut, what's next for George Kaiser? No doubt he'll keep on doing what he's always done. And if his past reveals anything about his future, the lives of many will be a little richer. For Tulsa's Channel 8, I'm Becky Dixon.